still broadcasting. All right. Right, folks. So we are at the, well, almost the end of our work here is done of BeerCon3. We've got Leonard.
Hola.
Hi, Leonard.
Hola.
And I think Nikos is kicking around somewhere too.
He's there, sir.
Wonderful. So, yeah, so let's show your face. There he is. So we truly are a multinational, really. Leonard is in the Netherlands, Nikos is in Switzerland, and we're in southeast London.
Wow, dogs.
But our speakers were from everywhere, right? Everywhere. So we're going to do some thanks, and then we'll say a few other words, and then we're going to sign off, and then we're going to do some music. First of all, I want to thank the sponsors, and they have been mentioned, and they are magnificent, and some of them are here. So first up, in fact, yeah, half of them are here.
Half of them are here.
Yeah. So first up, quorum. So if you can see the people in shot, they'll raise a hand if they work with quorum.
Worked or work? Oh, sorry.
Never mind.
Oh, fuck off.
All right, we'll carry on. It's Cyber UK, Hack and Proof, Digital Overdose. Just wave, Nikos. That's your
Yeah,
creation.
rock and roll.
Octopi MS. That's your creation.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit nepotistic, this whole thing, doesn't it? Anyway, never mind. Havelock Studio. That's your creation.
Where we are.
Pwn Defend, Exabeam. That'd be you.
Other stuff.
That's an Exabeam cowbell, and we do cowbells, right? Robert Walters, our recruitment partner. Pentest Partners, who are a super cool group, and Pentest People as well, who, not to be confused, for giving us some money, allowing us to put this thing on. This magnificent feat of engineering, which we'll come on to in a few seconds. So, mentors, and they're the people that have made it easier, and in some cases very easy, for the people to deliver their testimonies and their presentations today. And some of these people are here.
Beautiful people. Beautiful.
Dave and Sam behind me here. But we also had Claire Tills, Zoe Rose, and James Moore. Behind the scenes, but more often than not freely available for our speakers to get in touch with, share their presentations, get some coaching, get some support. And the speakers supported each other as well, which was super cool. And typically, like we did last year, the beer farmers kept out of the whole mentoring scheme, so as not to, well, interfere with it, really, because we're not mentors. Right. A roll call of the speakers.
Yeah.
And hello. I'm sure they can hear me.
Yeah, you sound great.
All right. A roll call of the mentors. Nice. And thanks, Sean.
Nice.
My able assistant, Sean Wright Sec, iOS expert.
Oh, yeah.
So let's do this.
Oh, it feels good.
It's a long list, and we had absolutely no no-shows. Right?
That's right.
There is an exception, but there's an absolutely legitimate reason for it. So let's go. Nikos, Will, Yura, Poncho, Gabe, Nolly, Drew, Josh and Dan, Ayush, Yevgenia, Shruti, who is the exception because Shruti was unfortunately unable to join for personal reasons, but we wish Shruti very well and we will reach out with our best. Dan, Vicky, Ben, Kelly, Stu, nice one, Stu, Gavin, Thibaut, and of course the music presented last night by DJ Miss Jackalow, which was absolutely fantastic.
Cheers.
Cheers to Miss Jackalow. So
Next day.
on to today. Troy, Liam, Sebastian, Nick, Pankaj, Sonia, Ben, Dave Mack. You get everywhere, you, man. Yep. Leonard, David C, Parker, Matt, Chris, Anne, Pete, Rock and Roll. What? Have I missed somebody? Dorian, I beg your pardon. Jonathan, Shah, and Sam again. So that was fantastic. So that is all the thanks done in terms of the crew and the cast. Thanks to the people that have tuned in.
Yeah.
Because we did it for you. We did it to enlighten people, stretch people's imagination. And I think you'll agree that there was a really, what I mentioned it earlier, a really wide variety of talk topics that we've covered over the 2 days. Some very technical, some not technical, some about people, because it's all about people, yeah? That's what we do. You know, we talk about people, process, and technology in technology as an industry, but it's nothing without the people. People build things. People operate processes. But in businesses, people take orders. They do billing, the provision systems. That's what it's all about, people. And community has been mentioned a lot as a concept across the 2 days. And that's really, really important, dearly and deeply important to the beer farmers and the people that work with us. And that's why they're here. Because we've all dedicated our time and effort, and the speakers have dedicated their time and effort, and the crew. But the people that have listened in and watched in over the 2 days of the conference, they'll call it a concert. It's a concert. Yeah, it's a festival.
Yes.
It's a festival. Have made it what it is. So a lot of engineering and a lot of effort. We took a risk doing this. We could have all just sat at home and did it via Zoom, and used Heavenly Biscuit, our magic computer, to make it all work for us. But we haven't seen each other in a long time. A very long, 2 years probably.
Yep.
We'd never met Scott.
Never met.
Aye.
He's a big beer farmer by proxy in many ways.
Yeah.
But we give a shit, and that's why we put this stuff together. And the people that work with us care as much as we do. And the people that come and talk at our conventions, they care as much as we do. So that's kind of a wrap. Have I forgotten anything? The roadies, yeah. So, yeah, okay.
You missed Jared.
Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, Jared. So not only has Jared been our engineering rock, but he's also been the guy, and this feels really pathetic, but he's been the guy that's brought us tea and beers
And broke some egg cups.
and he's shattered some egg cups that Exabeam donated that apparently don't like poutine, as the evidence.
Probably shouldn't.
I think the moral of that story is don't pour drain cleaner into an egg cup. All right, we're going to sign off now in terms of the conference, and we're going to give you 10 minutes. But feel free and please do come back, because we've got some live DJs in the house, and one of them you'll know very well. So we've got DJ Nav coming up in about 10 minutes' time once we've cleared up a few things and done a sound check. And then after Nav, we've got Dan Sampaio, who you'll also know as Dan Con, who's a really cool member of our community and also delivered a talk for us yesterday. Sorry, just speak.
Oh, you didn't finish off with the rest of the roadies.
Well, I've mentioned them all in other dispatches.
Did you?
All right, well, we'll be abundantly clear.
Let's do it again.
The road crew,
Second take.
the honourable mention to the road crew is Jared, who got an explicit mention, Dave Mack, who's been mentioned more times than
A
we've
few
used.
times now.
His name's been
Done
used.
everything.
We said Dave more times than we've said the word the.
Yeah.
And of course, Leonard and Nikos, who are tuning in from their respective countries and homes. So we thank you. We hope you enjoyed it. The next steps in terms of the materials, we know we had some. It seems like a distant memory now, but we did have some issues yesterday morning. But we will review and edit the recordings. If we think we might need to maybe redo them, and we're willing to do that, because we always promise that you get an artifact, a speaker gets a thing at the end of this, as well as a kudos and feeling good about the event. They get something that they can say, I did that, that was my thing. So if we do need to reach out and maybe do a podcast equivalent of your talk slot, then that's exactly what we'll do, and we'll do it soon, so you'll get a recording. For all the material that we're able to publish, that'll go out as soon as we get it done. And last time we did it within 2 days. No guarantees, but we'll get it to you as quickly as we can. And that's it. And that's it. So we hope you've had a good time and continue to have a good time into the evening. Thank you. We love you. We're the Beer Farmers.
One last thing before we go. I'd like to thank Jer, because he's been awesome. And Dave Mack, because, you know, he's been listed in everything. I'd like to thank myself. And honestly, guys, this has been amazing. This is BeerCon3. This has been absolutely fantastic. The number of people that, again, you had rookies again this year, and you have done an absolutely amazing job. Mike, always, you're my favourite beer farmer.
Oh, that's kind.
Sean, you're my least favourite beer farmer. Ian, you're my scariest beer farmer. And Scott, you're my bitch beer farmer.
That almost sounds like a boy band.
Excellent. Thanks very much, guys. You've been awesome. Everyone's had an amazing time. The feedback has been awesome. And, yeah, I mean, yeah, everyone has had a great time. Apart from the egg cups. The egg cups didn't make it. But, yeah. Thanks very much for having us, guys. And you've been awesome.
Absolutely. Peace.
Right. Hey, see you in 10 minutes. Done.
If only there was an engineer to turn this crap off.
Are we still